What's up? What's up? Hello, everyone. We are back with another episode.
That's right. Next come the heavy artillery, presidential more like Michelle, not Hillary. Feel me?
What episode are we on, y'all? I think this is episode 54, if I'm not mistaken. Or actually, sorry, 55. We just doing so good. We're moving this thing along. We're getting it going. We're keeping it going. I did just get back in the house. Yesterday I had like a very fun night out with friends, the girls. And I've been wanting a Yankee cap so bad, y'all. I should actually show you guys like how it looks and everything like that. Cause I got like embroidery. So let me just grab that real quick. I didn't really want to put it on, but you guys can like see the embroidery. It has my initials, not my last name initial, but my first name and middle name initial, which is CC, and then it has the star with like the silver outline. The actual hat itself is just really cute, really pretty. They said they just got it in. I really wanted the navy blue and a hot pink one. The hot pink ones are just sold out everywhere, but this one actually they said they just got in, and it's like the curved brim, snap back, so I can adjust it and move it right along. Anywho, what I did want to discuss today as the topic was Mercury retrograde. So I believe we go into Mercury retrograde, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but at least 2 to 3 times a year, I believe we go in Mercury retrograde. And during that time, I just feel like so much is just always out of whack for me at that time. Right now we are feeling the remains of it because we just came out of it on the 23rd. So we just literally came out of Mercury retrograde. So I know that just communication and thinking and the mental and just making huge big decisions have been out of whack for a lot of people. I know for me personally, communication during Mercury retrograde can be like really murky. It can be really murky, and of course I still socialize and go out during Mercury retrograde, but I don't know. I just try to just keep it very like lax, like just deal with the people who understand me and get it. Like, like I said, not doing like too much of like new things and just trying to incorporate too many things and try to do so much at once. I was feeling really overwhelmed, especially last weekend. I was just like, things hit me in waves. So I have to like give myself grace, be very patient with myself, and just treat it as such. Just treat it like that. So with Mercury retrograde, I want to say that like I did actually have a situation that I felt like, and I don't want to say like it happened because of Mercury retrograde, but it just so happens that like coincidentally during that time, sometimes a lot of things do happen to me where I just feel like, wow, like I just feel it. It's just like boom. Like you just don't feel like how you would normally feel. Like if you normally feel good or happy, like that type of thing. And little insider on me and my sign, I am a Virgo, and that is my ruling planet. So it's like when Mercury does go into retrograde, I am one of the signs that is the most affected, and so is a Gemini because they are also the most affected. So it says like for like the next 3 weeks we'll feel still like the remains of the retrograde and just be coming out of it, but things will slowly but surely be getting back to normal. So cool. But I do feel like, during that time, I don't know, but for some reason I just felt like everybody's against me. What's going on? Like, are people hating? Are people looking at me crazy? Are people not trying to like fuck with me the way that they should? Like, just different thoughts were going through my head and just going through my mind. And looking back at it, it's a little funny, like a little hee hee chuckle type of thing. But um, funny, one funny story. I mean, there were these two people that I met that were trying to like date me at the same time. They were actually friends, and um, because I didn't really know how to handle the situation or communicate that this was happening, I just removed myself from the situation, even though I really did like one of the people. I'm just still struggling, I guess, in my own personal dating world and situation and things of that nature. And I just felt like, I don't know, and this could be like a crazy conspiracy theory, but I do feel like Mercury retrograde is real. It's just too on point for me. I feel like when things like that happen and funny things happen and they just coincide with the whole retrograde thing, I just feel like it's too much of a coincidence for me for it to not be real. Like, that's just my thought process and my way of thinking. So I just felt like during that time with that situation, I could have maybe communicated better, or because I had the thoughts of, oh my gosh, everybody's against me, and I don't know, like, if these two people know what's going on, that, I'm not even gonna bother to have the conversation. And that's kind of the bad thing with me. I feel like sometimes I maybe exit a situation too quickly, or I don't maybe ride things out long enough when I'm getting to know people, like when I'm in that getting to know people stage and process. So I am getting a little bit better with that, but when I feel like there is too much conflict and controversy going on in the beginning, I kind of almost don't want to even wait it out to see possibly how worse it can get, because it's there's a possibility that it won't get better. So yeah, I mean, that was just the case in the situation. I know that there was so many people that just felt like they wanted the Mercury retrograde to be over, because so many people just feel it. I mean, Virgos and Geminis, we feel it the most, but all the signs feel it at the end of the day, like just being out of it. And on top of that, I know I did mention like last week, I just felt like this summer wasn't really summering for me um the way that I just feel like previous summers have done it for me. I don't feel like this summer is really doing it for me like that. I feel like I've been doing everything that I want to do, and like thank thank God that I do have the finances, the resources, the people around me, and just the motivation, the ammunition to do the things that I want to do and the things that I feel like doing. But also, I don't know, it just feels like there's something missing this summer, and I can't quite put my finger on it, but I do want to get down to the bottom of that. Like, I do want to know, like what is kind of going on with me, in a sense. Like, you know, like I said, things happen for me in waves, and right now is one of those like kind of lower moments, not in the sense where I just feel depressed or anything like that, but um I'm just not on a super high the way that I should be. But luckily, like, I am a person that's motivated and does get up every day and does what she has to do, because I think about that too. Like, if I don't get up and do it, nobody's gonna get up and do it for me. So I have to continue to um I just have to continue to get up and write it out and just see what God has in store for me at the end of the day. This Mercury retrograde, like, and it's just crazy because those things last for a whole month. So just feeling out of whack for that long is just like, it's crazy to me. Like, it's super crazy to me. Like, there were so many people, like, oh, that's what I was saying. Were so many people that were like reaching out to me, like, oh my gosh, I feel it too, because I had made a post about that, I believe. Like, oh my gosh, Mercury retrograde. I wanted to stop. I wanted to end. Blase, blase, blase. And people were like, yeah, like I feel it too. Like it's just crazy. And it's just like, it is crazy. Like, it's crazy that different planets doing whatever they do can affect like what we got going on and the things that we got going on over here on planet Earth. You know? Can the Earth go in retrograde? No, I'm just playing. I don't even know like what that would even do or mean, but um, you know, just I don't like the crazy ups and downs. I just like for it to be a straight, you know, like smooth sailing. So, um, weather is definitely getting better as well in New York. It is not super duper hot. Like right now, I think outside it may be like in the mid 70s, and it's like a nice little breeze going on. So I could dig that, and I could work with that. Like I can deal with that, y'all. I can deal with it. And I'm just happy we're just out of that madness that we were in. We had a crazy heat wave. We just had it was just a lot. It was a lot going on. Okay? So we are in Leo season. After that, it's big Virgo time. Big Virgo, okay? So I'm still planning my birthday and just planning that whole thing and trying to figure out what I want to do with that and about that. So just putting all of that together, all the pieces together with that. Um and I'm just hoping that the rest of the summer just brings me nothing but happiness and positive vibes and positive energy, you know. Um just trusting God's plan and what he has in store. I know that whatever has not worked out for me did not work out for a reason. Just trusting his plan. You know, everything's already mapped out for us. So just trusting the process, trusting kind of what we the unknown and the things that we can't see and don't know if they're gonna happen, but just trusting what he has in store for us, you know. I'm just, you know, just grateful, just trying to bask in gratitude. So just staying on that note. But leave in the comments if you guys felt super affected by Mercury retrograde. Like, and another thing, I feel like during that time, I really did not want to speak to anyone. I'm just getting back to now, like, now feeling like, you know, I want to talk back on the phone, like, with my friends and, like, my family and just things like that. So, you know, I am pretty much like I would say like a loner. Like I do most things alone. So for me, I just feel I do feel like, you know, I like to talk to people, but just not all the time. It's like when I want my space and when I want to be by myself, that's what I want to do. And then when I want to talk to people, I'm just ready to do that. So yes, drop in the comments how you were affected and if you were not affected. And even if you weren't affected by this most recent one, if you were affected by previous Mercury retrogrades in the past, if anything weird or wacky or just out of pocket happens during those times. So let me know in the comments. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will talk to you guys next week as always, and have a great rest of your day. Deuces. Peace out.